Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today is the Dominican Republic Weekly, Episode 8. New information. You know tourist records, of course. New Caribbean Journal rewards and awards for the best hotels and a lot more. So please stay tuned and welcome. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, please share the videos because you never know who's looking for information and may find out some helpful information as well. Once again, please notice this is the Stop Struggling Now YouTube podcast channel page. And I always point out that we have members of the channel that are kindly displayed occasionally on the channel, and there's a join button over here on the right hand side if you'd like to become a member of the channel to find out about a whole lot more. As you can see as I scroll through, that we talk about many different subject matters. Now let's get down to it. Here is the news of the month from January through September 30th. Dominican Republic tourism records continue, and it's 7.625986. That's 7,625,986,000 from January through September 30th and out. That's one record. The second record, 545,990 visitors this month. That is another record for the month. And just to break it down by air, out of the 545,990 visitors, out of the total visitors, air alone is 478,794 tourists entered the country, representing the numbers 11% more than 2022, which is great. Now, here's the other thing. The record. The minister further noted that the country received 67,196 cruise passengers in September, totaling 1.6 million cruise passengers, another record. Now, they're claiming they expect to exceed 7.9 million. Clearly, they're going to be awfully close. Another 1.5 means that we're going to be around, well, if they're including air and they're including cruise, then they're easily going to exceed 7.9 because they're at 7.6. They're going to have another 500,000. They're going to be at 8.1, 8.2 next month. So then 2 months remaining. And if they get 400,000 or 500,000 per each, that means we're going to be at like 9 million, clearly. So I don't know why he mentioned 7 million. He reiterated that by the end of 2023, the Dominican Republic will surpass the goal of 10 million tourists. It's going to be awfully close. That's all I can tell you about that. So let's keep moving. Air operations between the Dominican Republic and Venezuela rise to 3,000 this year. So they're going to include, here we are already, January through August, there were 2902 operations, equivalent to 1,500 round trips. Now, we still have September, October, November, December. That's 4 months still to go. So they're adding more weekly flights. In August alone, there's approximately 43 weekly flights and a total of 374 separate arrivals and departures. So that is going to start increasing the amount of tourists coming from Venezuela. All the better. Also, Air Caribbean, which I don't know how to pronounce that, increases its flights between Dominican Republic and Paris, Orly, by more than 50%. So once again, 6,000, we will offer up 6,000 seats per week from the Caribbean country Paris Orly for the winter season 2023 through 2024. Winter season is known generally like September through May. So that is pretty special. So if they're able to do even 3,000 seats per week, that would add an additional 3 times 12,000. We'd be approaching 150,000 more tourists added into the pie for next year. Now you understand why things are going to get kind of crazy. Look, Punta Cana, 4 Orly, 5 direct flights per week. Then they're going to Santo Domingo, 2 flights per week. December schedule, 1 direct flight. Santo Domingo, Paris, 2 flights per week. That's the October schedule. This is the December schedule. So it looks like a decrease to me, but nonetheless, it's still bringing additional tourists in. Now, luxurious Dominican Republic boutique resort was just recognized as the country's best. That's right. Here we are once again. The Dominican Republic, especially in the Punta Cana region, is home to some of the Caribbean's most luxurious all-inclusives and boutique resorts. Ladies and gentlemen, there we go again. This is why when Caribbean Journal, one of the leading websites covering Caribbean travel, hails a Dominican Republic boutique resort as the best in the country. You know they're not messing around. Now, I just have to ask you, I just did 5-star resort hotels. You guys know at least 4 of the hotels that probably may be on the list. Can you decide which one do you think the Caribbean Journal said was the best? Well, you guys remember that Tortuga Punta Cana resort? That's the one. Here we go. It included 50,000 votes worldwide in the 2023 Caribbean Boutique Hotel Awards. Among the winners, Tortuga Bay Punta Cana Resort and Club. Once again, if you missed the videos, designed by none other than the world famous Dominican fashion designer. Let's repeat that, world famous Dominican fashion designer Oscar de la Renta. Proudly earned the title of best boutique in the Dominican Republic. I can only say, once again, you got to learn. Here's the Caribbean Journal, just so you guys can see for yourself. Here's the awards of the Caribbean Boutique Hotel Awards for each island. So Hammock Cove in Antigua, Tranquility Beach, Meads Bay, Anguilla, Hammock Cove, Antigua. Once again, not just the island, I guess. So we'll go to the Bahamas, Gray Cliff Hotel, and we will scroll down just so we can get to the Dominican Republic. That's Dominican Republic, Tortuga Bay. All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Tortuga Bay, you guys recognize these where the pictures show when they're in the little villas, bungalows. You can see out through the water. They have a golf course on site and a limited amount of amenities, but it's very, very interesting that this location receives this coveted awards and many awards, the Forbes Awards as well. So that is special. Also this week, the Walla Hotel chain is being taken over by HM Hotels, their expansion to the Dominican Republic. So that's HM Bavaro Beach, which used to be Walla, HM Alma de Baibe. All right. So all these are coming, and there's a third. Which am I missing? The Boca Chica one right here. Walla Beach, Boca Chica. So all 3 of these are going to be upgraded to the HM Hotels brand. All right. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but Horash Moya family chain has 14 hotels in Mallorca, which is Spain. 3 of them urban, 11 resort hotels. In addition, 3 hotels in Mexico, 5 in the Dominican Republic. So that is very special. Notice people are upgrading. I hope you understand what's going on in Punta Cana. The prices are going to start going up in about, if they haven't already, in about a year to 2 years. Prices are going to start getting a little bit more expensive when you come visit, because now there is competition galore amongst the residential resort type properties that are being built as well. So they are vying for customers. Now, you guys know on Friday night live stream, we talked with Jubilee, the Jubilee app that runs that you can transfer money for pennies on the dollar between United States, Canada, Dominican Republic, and India. They are starting small, just with the small group of people, so they can make sure that this is working out. It's been working for a year, but they're not trying to expand rapidly. They want to make sure everything goes step by step, piece by piece, and accordingly to the plan. But here are the top three options to transfer funds to your Dominican account. All right, here we go. Now, notice this right here. Transferring funds from your foreign-based bank account to your bank account in Dominican Republic can take anywhere from 1 to 5 business days. That's exactly correct. When you're wiring money in, it does take, well, it's never one day, more like 5 or 4 business days. The processing time will depend on the bank's intermediary or correspondent banks. This is very true. As an expat living in the Dominican Republic, there will be situations where you need to get money into your Dominican bank account for your foreign-based account fast. You don't have time to wait 1 or 2 business days. Well, congratulations, because if you missed our Friday night live stream regarding the Jubilee app, if you missed the replay that was dropped on Monday, October 16th, then you would not know about Jubilee, which is amongst the 3 that they mention here. And with Jubilee, imagine you can transfer money now. A person on the other end doesn't even have to go to their bank. They can go to that smart ATM that they have in the Dominican Republic, put in a PIN number, and the money is there in less than 5 to 10 minutes. How about that? As soon as somebody sends it, they can text message you or message you and say, hey, go down and pick it up at your local ATM. It'll be there. You can pick it up in pesos, because that's what they deliver in the DR, in the ATM machines most often. If you want it sent to your bank, and I'll give you an example what we talked about, $1,500 sent from United States dollars, changed into Dominican peso, $4.79. That was the transaction fee from the sender. The receiver, they get the total amount. There is no fee on the other end. How about that right now, ladies and gentlemen? So when somebody starts talking about world remit, that's nice. And then when someone says remitly, which I'm also not familiar with, that's nice. But again, Jubilee, the newer, you have several ways. It can be sent to your bank account, can be sent to the digits that you can put in, so you can do the smart ATM where you don't even have to have a bank account to receive, or you can actually have it delivered in some cases. How about that? That's pretty sweet. All right. So once again, Jubilee app for the win. I'll have links down below. You can pick up the app from the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. I'll have links for each down below in the app. And remember, Jubilee is spelled Jubilee. The Jubilee app, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the shortest version I can do for this episode number 8, Dominican Republic Weekly. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And if you have any comments or any other information, please make them down below. And with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. And that's why if you're trying to make investments, if you're trying to make moves, then you should go to places that have tourist records, places where business is coming along quickly, where real estate investing is rising. You need to be there early, and it's still early. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.